had enough? Time to show you the real power of the Prime!
Paramount has confirmed that Transformers 8 is in development as part of a new trilogy initiated by Transformers Rise of the Beasts. While specific details about the movie remain scarce, the announcement suggests that the franchise is set to continue expanding its storyline. Transformers 8 is expected to build on the narrative foundation laid by Rise of the Beasts, which introduced the crossover potential with G.I. Joe. This means the next film could delve deeper into how the two universes intersect and how the Autobots work alongside, or against, human and other factions, including Cobra. Although the exact release date for Transformers 8 has not been announced, the project's early confirmation hints that it may arrive within the next few years. This installment will likely pave the way for a fresh story direction for the franchise, exploring broader cosmic elements and expanded crossovers. But if we just put that on the shelf for now, it looks like Transformers 8 will pick up with Unicron still being a major threat in the Transformers storyline, hinting that a new Decepticon might step in to replace Scourge as his second-in-command. By the end of Transformers Rise of the Beasts, Unicron, the planet-sized transformer that devours worlds, wasn't completely defeated, he was just put on hold. To set the stage for his eventual arrival, Unicron has used various minions over time. While not all Decepticons work directly for him, those under the Decepticon banner are much more likely to join his cause. Since Optimus Prime took out Scourge, Unicron's main minion in Rise of the Beasts, he'll need a new right-hand robot. Luckily for Paramount, there's a huge pool of potential villains they could bring in for this new chapter. Whether it's classic Decepticons who might end up serving Unicron, Terrorcons like Scourge's crew, or other rogue bad guy Cybertronians, Unicron has plenty of options for his next evil sidekick. First up is Dead End. In the Transformers Armada animated series, both Autobots and Decepticons use mini-cons, smaller Transformers that boosted the power of their larger allies. Unicron was no different and had his own mini-con, the spherical Dead End, which orbited him in his Battle Moon form. Dead End was more than just a sidekick. He was the blueprint Unicron used to create an army of Dead End drones. These robotic defenders worked like an immune system, protecting the colossal planet that is Unicron. While Dead End represented Unicron's moon, Sunstorm embodies the brighter, more intense side of his cosmic reign. A devoted follower who swore loyalty to Unicron after being promised revenge for his fallen master Galvatron, Sunstorm was known for his fiery personality and pyrokinetic powers, which earned him his name. His blazing abilities and passionate nature would bring a fresh, exciting dynamic to the Transformers films as a villain, making him a perfect choice for Unicron's second-in-command in the next chapter of the trilogy that started with Rise of the Beasts. Next up is Oil Slick. Interestingly, he's one of the few Autobots in the Transformers universe to switch sides, already having turned traitor by the time he appeared in Transformers Armada. While Oil Slick doesn't have as deep a backstory as some other characters, the concept of an Autobot defecting to a Decepticon faction under Unicron's leadership could add an intriguing twist to Transformers 8. His distinctive purple Nissan Skyline R32 alternate mode and unique design would help him stand out in a lineup of vehicle-based Transformers. Coming up next is Cyclonus, the only one of Unicron's original minions still missing from the films. In the live-action Transformers timeline, we've seen Scourge, his sweeps, and Galvatron, but Cyclonus, from the original Generation 1 series, has yet to make an appearance. As the Starscream to Galvatron's Megatron, Cyclonus was a far more loyal second-in-command, always ready to risk everything for Galvatron and his creator Unicron. With his sharp intellect and the ability to transform into a hypersonic jet, Cyclonus would be a formidable adversary for Optimus and the Autobots in Transformers 8. While Galvatron did show up in Transformers The Last Knight, he wasn't connected to Unicron and was instead an artificial transformer. Lastly, we have the Grand Scourge. One of the most formidable minions ever created by Unicron, Grand Scourge was specifically designed to hunt down Optimus Prime. Interestingly, Grand Scourge is not related to the Scourge from Transformers Rise of the Beasts, but is a distinct character known as a Matrix Hunter. What made Grand Scourge so fearsome was his dark combination spark, which allowed him to merge with other Transformers, converting their cybernetic parts into weapons for himself. Upgrading Scourge into Grand Scourge would be a powerful way for Transformers 8 to raise the stakes and bring a new level of danger to the story. Now, to take on Unicron's formidable minions, we'll definitely need some powerful heroes, and that's where a new cast of G.I. Joe members comes into play. First up, Alan Ritchson as Duke. Duke is the most iconic member of the G.I. Joe team, known from toys, comics, TV shows, and movies. Channing Tatum previously played him in G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra and G.I. Joe: Retaliation, but to truly capture the character's essence in Hasbro's new cinematic universe, a fresh face is needed. Duke has to be a leader who can command respect, one who's more at home on the battlefield than behind a desk. Alan Ritchson, known for his role in Prime Video's Reacher, is a strong choice. With his fearless attitude and imposing build, he embodies the toughness and charisma that Duke needs. Ritchson's portrayal would make it easy to picture him leading a new G.I. Joe team into battle and potentially teaming up with the Transformers in future storylines. Next, I think Joe Taslim as Snake Eyes could be an excellent choice for the new G.I. Joe team in Hasbro's cinematic universe, especially after Transformers Rise of the Beasts sets up the potential for a crossover. Casting Snake Eyes is tricky because it's uncertain how the character will be portrayed moving forward. Traditionally a silent, mysterious assassin, the character was given more depth in the recent origin movie with Henry Golding, showing a side of him that audiences hadn't seen before. Paramount may choose to keep this trend and let the next actor portray him with more personality, even without the iconic mask. Joe Taslim, known for his standout roles in Warrior, Mortal Kombat, and The Raid Redemption, would be a strong fit. He's not only an experienced actor with a solid reputation in big productions, but also an incredibly skilled martial artist. This combination of acting talent and physical prowess makes Taslim an ideal choice for playing Snake Eyes, whether the film decides to showcase his face and personality or keep him as the enigmatic masked warrior. Moving on, Karen Gillan would be a great pick to play Scarlet in the next G.I. Joe movie as part of Hasbro's cinematic universe. Scarlet is one of the original G.I. Joe team members and the most iconic female character in the franchise, making her presence a must. Previous portrayals include Rachel Nichols in G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra and Samara Weaving in Snake Eyes, but the next version of Scarlet needs someone who embodies strength, charm, and intelligence, qualities that Gillan has shown time and again. Well, that's all for today. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on this and other exciting upcoming movies. We'll see you next time.